Hello, all my chickadees! Welcome back to the nest! I am your beloved bird boy, Fail Sparrow, and today we're going to be playing a game called My Darling. Doesn't it look cute and innocent? Ah, yes. A nice departure from what we normally play, yes? Hmm? 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 Okay, we're gonna go ahead and start this. It looks all cute and fun. Should we be worried? Can I not put my whole name in there? No! I can be spelled. I can't put my whole name in there. Okay, how about this one? There we go. We can put fail in there. We're good. We're not Sparrow today. We're fail. Okay. Oh, this is nice. Oh, hello. Best cook. Oh, he's a cutie. He's a cutie. Welcome home. This is my boyfriend, Takuya. Takuya? We've been together for 5 years, and we couldn't be more in love. Every day when I come home from work, he greets me with a radiant smile and rushes to prepare dinner. Everything about him puts me at ease. His presence, his sweet words, all of it. I couldn't live without him. Good evening, my darling. I see you're wearing the apron I got you. You noticed? Yes, I like it a lot. Good. I lean in close and whisper in his ear. It looks great on you. Don't tease me like that. He's absolutely adorable. Sorry, I couldn't help it. Aw, so we have a nice little life with our beloved boyfriend who's adorable. You know, nothing wrong here. No, we're all good. We're all good, no problem. Anyway, let me take your things. He takes my bag and my jacket. Dinner will be ready soon, so just put your feet up in the living room for a bit, okay? That sounds wonderful. Just let me grab my phone real quick. I dig through my pockets, but I can't find it. Takuya studies me with a strange expression. I have no idea where I left it. Crap, I wanted to read the news. Don't worry about it. I actually went out and bought you a paper today. He pops into the living room and returns with the paper in hand. Here. Wow, thank you. You think of everything, Takuya. Does he? Does he think of everything, or was he prepared for us not to have a phone? I am already suspicious. But this is a cute game, right? Nothing's gonna go wrong. You're welcome. I noticed that you start reading the news whenever you get home these days. I try to pay attention to that stuff. So, from now on, every day, I'll make sure to get you the newest issue. All these screens nowadays, they're poison to human relationships. The stress, the addiction, the isolation, those things could ruin a couple, you know? Yeah, I know. You told me 1,000 times, love. Is that why you got rid? That's why you got rid of the TV and our computers? Boy, did you really take our TV away? I'm not trying to nag you. It just seems like maybe you've forgotten. We don't need those gadgets in our life. Besides, the only person I really care about is you, Fail. I don't need to worry about anyone else. You always butter me up when you're trying to change the subject. And he's giving us the puppy dog eyes. You're lucky you're so charming to get... I said, don't tease me. He pouts, and that cute boyish expression completely melts my heart. Fine, I'll behave. I'll go wait for you in the living room, okay? Do you need anything to drink? A lemonade would be lovely, thanks. I sit on the chair and start reading the newspaper. Cutting down the tech had been on Takuya's idea, and while it had been hard on first, I've grown used to it. I can't even remember the last time I used a computer. I just got so used to not having one around that I don't even miss it anymore. Then again, I forgot a lot of things. It's probably because of my amnesia. Wait a minute, back up. We had amnesia too? That's a bit suspicious. When Takuya first told me, I was shocked. Something about hearing my boyfriend's voice telling me that all my memories were gone. It had felt as if the whole world was falling to pieces around me. Someone who can't remember their past can never understand themselves or even the people around them. Like Takuya. I'm probably saying his name wrong. If I am so sorry. I don't remember how we met or where we went on our first date. The years we spent as a couple might as well not exist from my perspective. To me, our history is just one big black mark, blotting out all the details that make up our love. It saddened me to think how he must feel, knowing all his precious memories were washed away. Sometimes I'm so stressed that I just burst into tears for no apparent reason. Whenever that happens, he takes me into his arms and strokes my hair gently. He tells me that he loves me, even with my condition. He says he'll never abandon me or let me go. Sometimes he says it over and over, as if trying to carve those words into my failing memory. His sheer dedication sometimes leaves me speechless. I can't believe how lucky I am to have him. Still, there's this nagging feeling deep down, a certain je ne sais quoi that passes through my heart whenever I see his face. I can't tell him about it though. He'd be heartbroken. Here you go. Don't you love how that light just lines up to make it look like he has a halo? Because he's just an innocent boy. He hasn't done anything. He's the best house husband. You know, yeah, that halo. Perfect. Perfect. Takuya enters the living room, holding a glass of lemonade. He sets it gently down on the coffee table. I found some straws, so I'll put one in for you. It looks cute, right? It's even your favorite color. Takuya. I tug on his apron, pulling him down to kiss him. Thank you so much for staying with me. Fael. I can feel myself tearing up, so I bury my face into his chest. I don't want him to see me crying. He embraces me, and we stay like that for a moment. I'm sorry I'm always like this. Don't say that. Honestly, sometimes I wish we never had to spend a moment apart. But I also need you to be happy, love. If you're ever feeling sad or hurt, I want you to feel like you can open up to me. He squeezes me harder, and I feel his heart beat fast. Finally, he moves his face away and kisses me in turn. I need to go check on the food for a bit. Just stay here and relax, okay? You don't need to worry about anything right now. Okay, cool. Cool. At 7 p.m. we eat. He made nikujawa, an amazing beef and potato stew. Even the smell is intoxicating. It smells so good. Just wait until you taste it, love. He grabs my spoon, scooping up a delicate morsel from my bowl. He blows on it gently, then positions the spoon in front of my face. Oh, you. I lean forward a little and take up the bite. Instantly, I'm overwhelmed by the stew's rich, warming flavor. Delicious! Really? I'm happy! We both start eating. You really have a gift for cooking. Well, I like to cook for you. Working hard to create the right flavors, imagining the look on your face when you get to taste it, it makes me want to put everything I have into these meals. Well, it sounds like I'm set for life. He smiles as he watches me finish my food. Just be sure not to leave any leftovers. If you do, I'll be sad. You're underestimating how much I can eat, you know. By the time I'm done, the bowl is practically spotless. So we licked it clean. We're like, dude, This is good food. Good soup. Good soup. So, I mean, this is looking amazing. You know, great relationship. You know, he's accepting us even though we have amnesia. Everything's cool. Great food. Okay, no TV or computer. That was amazing. Thank you so much for making this. Takuya smiles at me, his eyes shining with affection. I'm lucky to have a boyfriend who takes such good care of me. Anyone who wouldn't be anyone who wouldn't be a pretty bad boyfriend, if you ask me. You're supposed to look after the person you love. I know, but it's almost too good to be true sometimes. Do you not like how I treat you? That's not what I meant. My voice trails off as I notice his crestfallen expression. Fael? Yes? Do you really love me? I can't save! I can't save! No, I need to save! Hello! Hello, I need... Okay, of course I love you. You really can't tell. Of course I love you. Of course I love you. Why on earth would you think that? I don't. I'm just worried this won't last forever. Because of my amnesia? Yes. What if one day you wake up and you don't even recognize me? I can never forget you. You're too important to me. I put my hand on his. Thank you. He gets to his feet and starts collecting the plates. I'll clean up. I didn't have time to prepare dessert, but let me see what I can whip up. Or maybe we can go upstairs and share another kind of treat. Don't just stand there staring. Come on, I'll help you clean up. Okay. We gonna go share a different type of treat, aren't we? He leads into the kitchen. I clear the table and get ready to follow him. But suddenly... Oh, whoa. Wonky moment. We dizzy. I stumble and catch myself against the edge of the table. I feel so dizzy. My head is spinning right now. What's wrong with me? Am I sick or... I need to wake myself up. Maybe I should go to the bathroom and splash some water on my face. I take the stairs one step at a time, clinging to the banister. As I reach the second floor, my limbs feel so heavy that I can barely even move. Come on, just a little effort. I feebly push at the bathroom door. I half collapse against the sink. Once the water starts to flow, I scoop small, shaky handfuls and splash them against my skin. When I look at the mirror, I see the face of a ghost. I look terrible right now. Just where did this even come from? I was fine a few minutes ago. A thick, sour odor cuts through my thoughts. A smell so bad it's almost sobering. Did we forget to put on deodorant? Usually I can't smell when I'm in the bathroom. Takuya says it's got something to do with the plumbing and that I'll fix it when he can. Okay. Moldy pipes. I really hope that when he can is sooner than later. The smell is making me nauseous. I reach behind me to grab a nearby towel, but I end up knocking it into the bathtub. I sigh and lean forward, placing a hand against the wall. Suddenly, somehow, it shakes beneath my touch. There's a loud thud like something struck the wall below, and before I can pull away, the plaster buckles inward. Did we break the tub or the wall? Wall. I stare open-mouthed at the huge hole that's appeared in our bathroom wall. What did I do? I peer closer. It looks like this hole has been here for a while, and that whoever lived here before us had rushed to patch it up. Now that I'm looking more closely, I can even tell that the paint around the hole is a different shade of yellow than the rest of the wall. How has neither of us even noticed that? Well, it was plastered and painted over, so... probably pretty easy to pass up. I need to tell Takuya, Takua, Takua. It's probably Takua, right? Takua about this right now. But how did the wall even get damaged like that? I stop in my tracks, turning to look at the hole. Moments later, I brace my hands against the wall and lean forward to look inside. At first, I don't see anything. That strange, sickeningly sweet odor is even stronger than it was outside. This must be where the problem is. Oh no. I can even hear the pipes buzzing metallically. As my eyes adjust to the light, I can just about make out their silhouettes. And then, I see what else is in here. That's a human. Is that a body? Deeper in the darkness, I see the outline of a person. Their arms, legs, head, and torso, but none of them are in the right places. I recognize a human figure, inanimate. A corpse. Oh, we screamed and we tripped. Okay, yeah. See, maybe it's not as happy as we thought it was going to be. I recall tripping over my own feet. Honey, I think I figured out what the smell is. My vision goes black, and the last thing I hear are footsteps. I wake up with a jolt. A nightmare? I rub my eyes. I'm still sitting in our bed. I'm sitting in our bed, my cold, clammy body covered with sweat. What time is it? Where's, Takuya? With some difficulty, I drag myself out of bed. Right now, the only thing I care about is finding him. I take a deep breath and step out into the hallway. Ah! I almost crash right into him. Takuya. Takuya takes my shoulder, gently pushing me back into the bedroom. Okay. You're already feeling better? I think so. What happened to me? Well, after you offered to help clean up, when I came to check on you, you were passed out on the sofa. I figured you may have been exhausted, so I carried you up here. Lies. Lies. But I will admit, you look a lot better now. I'm glad. Takuya, I had a terrible nightmare. I was in the bathroom, and that awful smell had come back. The wall melted, and there was this body. I'll cut. Fail. There's nothing wrong with the bathroom. You're just exhausted from work is all. But tears began to flow on my cheeks. Takuya, what's wrong with me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. He pulls me into a hug, crushing me against his chest. I'm crazy, aren't I? No, you're not crazy, love. Just try to calm down. Please. Everything will be alright, I promise. His words ring hollow in my ears. Listen, you need more sleep. If you lie down and wait for me, I'll be right back to hold you once I've done the dishes. I raise my eyes, surprised. You're worried about the dishes right now? A messy house can cause messy thoughts. I need to make sure you don't have anything that could distract or upset you. I think dirty dishes are the last thing on our mind at the moment, buddy. Nothing he's saying makes sense. Please don't leave me alone, Takuya. Don't make a scene. He's being unusually strict about this. I pull away and a heavy silence settles between us. Don't be so down, love. I even brought you something to help you relax. I don't want it. He looks at me, surprised. Take your medicine, sweetie. I know you need it. I said no. Damn it, Fail. Why are you shouting at me like that? He doesn't respond. Fine, if you don't want to listen to me, go ahead. He leaves the room. I'm still shocked at his behavior. He's never been this aggressive with me before. Has he? hear a soft click. Did he lock us in? Did he just lock us in? I scramble towards the door and try to open it. What? It's locked. Takuya? No answer. There's no way he'd do that. I think he just did. I bang my fist against the door, but he doesn't answer. Why is he acting like this all of a sudden? Did I do something wrong? I need to get out of here and talk to him. I go to the desk and start opening the drawers. Even with my amnesia, there are certain things that are so deeply ingrained in me. It's like a muscle memory. Riding a bike, tying my shoelaces, picking a lock. Even though I couldn't remember when or how I learned those things, I could still do them instinctively. Now, what can I use to pick the lock?
A calculator.
A pin, a hairpin, a calculator. Oh my god, a calculator. A calculator is not going to help you pick the lock. Oh my god. Okay, a hairpin genius. That's exactly what I need. I unbend the hairpin and slid it into the lock. After a while, I hear the tumblers click. What would have happened if we picked the calculator? I'm gonna have to come back and check. It worked! I quietly open the door and go out into the hallway. I'm not sure what I'll say to him, but I know we need to talk. There's a strange, rheumatic sound coming from downstairs. That's right, he said he was doing dishes. I glance towards the bathroom door. There's no way I'm going back in there. But do we want to know if... He's saying it's a dream, okay? If we want to know if it's a dream or not, we should look. We should look. Excuse me, yawning. I made my way downstairs. The sooner I can ask Takuya what's going on, the better. I pause at the bottom step for a moment. I can hear that sound more clearly now, though it doesn't sound like someone washing dishes. What on earth is he doing? I know he mentioned something about dessert, but it almost sounds like he's chopping up vegetables. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, is he chopping up the body? I start to head towards the kitchen, my body freezing mid-step. Takuya was so angry earlier. Should I really be bothering him? No, we should go look at the bathroom and see if we're crazy or not. What am I thinking? He locked me up in our bedroom. No matter how he's feeling, he needs to apologize. Exactly. My sudden indignation propels me forward. I pull the door open as hard as I can. Takuya, you better have a good... My voice dies in my throat. Is that ketchup? His clothes are drenched with blood, and he's holding a kitchen knife. Takuya darts towards me. Fael, I told you to stay upstairs. You need to get out of here. Now! But it's already too late. I can see what's laying on the cutting board. An arm. I shove Takuya away from me, choking down the bile in my throat. The entire kitchen is awash in a thick, metallic stench of blood. The room that my boyfriend always cleans so diligently is stained with human wreckage. My God. Several large, oddly bulging garbage bags are strewn across the hardwood floor. Several? Was there more than one body in that hole? Dude, some explanation, please. What the hell is this? What did you do? Please don't freak out. I can explain everything, just give me a chance. Before you lost your memories, you had a stalker. He was a disgusting human being, but you were too nice to really stand up to him. So, I decided to step in and take care of things. His fingers tighten around the knife's handle as he spat those last few words. But now it's okay. I fixed it. For you. Was it really a stalker or was it a boyfriend? I can't believe what I'm hearing. I feel like I've woken up inside some awful horror movie. But it's really happening. My sweet, loving boyfriend is standing right there, smiling the same boyish smile, even while there's blood drying on his cheek. You. You murdered someone? I had to. What are you, psychotic? My whole body is shaking. I feel hot and cold and numb all over. I can't even move. Takuya's eyes darken. Oh, yeah, they do. Look at that. They're getting more of a dead look. That's scary. We should leave. Don't call me that. It's hurtful. I did what I did for your sake. You know that. I stagger backwards, still shaking. Adrenaline surges through my veins, and before I know it, I'm sprinting towards the front door. All I can think of is getting away. I hear footsteps thundering behind me, and I dive into the nearest doorway to avoid being tackled. I regret it instantly. The living room has one exit, and it's the one I just came through. Well, let's run around the couches. Okay, run around the table, run around the couches. Dive out the window. I dash to the other side of the coffee table, hoping I can use it to keep some distance between Takuya and I. Fael, come here. No, stop. Don't take another step towards me, you hear? He doesn't even react. With his height, it barely takes 2 strides for him to reach me. I duck away and charge back into the hallway. I dash towards the door, my legs moving as fast as I can. But a large hand clamps down on my arm. Just where do you think you're going, huh? The look on his face is terrifying. He yanks me towards him, but I manage to wriggle out of his grasp and dart up the staircase. Where will I go? The bedroom or the bathroom? We're going to the bathroom, and there's a hole. Maybe it leads somewhere. The bathroom seems like my best bet right now. As soon as I enter, that supposedly imaginary hole is staring at me. Except now it's much bigger. I knew I wasn't dreaming. The thundering of his footsteps snapped me back to my senses. I grab a hairdryer off the shelf, huddled against the wall. Outside, I hear Takuya opening the bedroom door. My heart hammers in my chest, and I cover my mouth to muffle my shaky sobs. After a few moments, I hear the bedroom door reopen, and Takuya's footsteps move closer. He's headed straight for the bathroom now. He knows. My body stiffens. I didn't lock the door. Why didn't you lock the door? The bathroom's not that big. Why didn't you lock the door? We didn't get in the hole yet, so why didn't you lock the door? I lunge towards the handle, but before I can do anything, the door swings open, knocking me back. Takuya enters. Being on the other side of the door, he doesn't see me right away. Without hesitating, I throw myself towards him and bring the dryer down on his head. Ah! I'm already bolting back towards the stairs. Something clamps around my ankle and I fall. The thick carpet does nothing to soften the impact as I slam into the floor. What? I turn around. Fael! Takuya is lying a few feet away, his fingers digging into my leg like the teeth of a bear trap. He looks at me like a wounded dog, his chocolate-covered eyes wide with betrayal. You hit me. Well, apparently you murdered someone, buddy. I think we're the lesser of two evils at the moment. With his insane strength, it doesn't take long for Takuya to drag me downstairs, kicking and screaming. He holds me down, binding my legs and arms with a thin length of rope. I try to call for help, to ask him why he's doing all this, but he just wads up a few tissues and shoves them deep into my mouth. As I lie on the floor, I watch the man I once called my boyfriend, putting various objects into a crumpled cardboard box. The personal effects of the victim, I guess. Takuya stops and looks at me. Sorry if I've roughed you up a bit back there. I needed to make sure you couldn't wander off. I think once we have a nice long heart-to-heart, you'll feel much better about this whole misunderstanding. He returns to his task, closing up the box once he's finished. He walks back over to me. I'm starting to hyperventilate with fear. You must be furious at me right now. I can see it in your eyes, you know. If we could only go back to this morning. Everything was perfect then, don't you think? We were both so happy. He was right. But how could that sweet, kind man be the same person I'm looking at right now? This is him. This filthy piece of human trash just had to go and ruin everything. Just who is that man? The one whose blood is soaking into our carpet. What happened to me before today, and why couldn't I remember it? Even as a corpse, he's ruining our lives. I guess I'll just have to keep going until there's nothing left of him. I'm sorry you had to see this, love. It must be so upsetting for someone as kind and as beautiful as you. But don't worry. I'll make sure it never happens again. After all, you're my soulmate, Fail. The person who means more to me than anything. Love, there isn't a single thing in this world that I wouldn't do to make you happy. He moves closer, brushing my hair out of my face. With gentle, painstaking care, he pushes the ball of tissue out of my mouth. I love you so much. He leans in to kiss me. I don't know you. What? He takes a step back. You're not my boyfriend. You're some kind of sick kidnapper. What are you saying? You're looking at me like... What the heck is that grin? That is a creepy freaking grin. Like you're sober, sweetie. Don't tell me your morning medicine's wearing off this fast. If I up the dosage much more, well... His face is unrecognizable. His soft, gentle smile had been replaced with a deranged smirk. You're twisted, you asshole. Oh, you can call me as many nasty little things as you like, dear. After all, that's how you used to talk to me, right? Yeah, that's true. Even as muddy as my thoughts are right now, I can still pick out small fragments of memories that's rising to the surface. In my mind, I see a man whose strong, comforting arms are wrapped around me. But it's not Takuya. More memories begin to emerge. The first time we met. A small cafe on a cold afternoon. The last time we went to the beach together, laughing as we chased each other across the stand. Slowly, his face comes into focus, and I remember what he looked like. Specifically, I remember what he looked like when I found his body in that hole. A rotten, sunken face, covered with thick, jagged gashes, maggots wriggling into every rotten wound. Oh God. Seiji? Seiji? When I come back to my senses, my cheeks are soaked with hot, salty tears. Takuya is still watching me. How could you, you bastard? You took him from me. You ruined my life. Oh, don't be silly. He was the one who was making you miserable. I saw it. Besides, once he was gone, you were happier with me. I know you were not thinking straight right now, but deep down you know that I helped you. You killed my boyfriend. Called it. I knew it. Don't call him that. He didn't deserve you. Don't you remember, love? A boyfriend who doesn't treat you right isn't really a boyfriend at all. He's just a worthless creep. You killed Shinji, and then you tricked me into thinking I had amnesia. Well, it wasn't entirely a trick. I had to do something to make sure you wouldn't get hung up on those unfortunate details. So I bought some medicine. Very expensive medicine, but it was worth it. Watching you wolf down my cooking, thinking about all those wonderful little chemicals surging through your veins. Even now it makes me shiver to think about it. Hell, you were so doped up you even thought those random blackouts were just the time you spent at work. As if I even let you waste your time with something like that. We didn't even go to work. We didn't even go to work. We were just like, okay, yeah, we're back from work. Oh my god. He really screwed us up. I can see you're still upset. But don't worry. We can go back to the way things were. You just need to accept it. Go fuck yourself, asshole. I told you not to talk to me like that. I'm starting to think you might need a little more sleep, love. Don't worry. I'll hold you while we're in bed. I grit my teeth, my whole body shaking with rage. You're gonna regret this, you crazy... Shh. The only thing that's crazier is how much I love you, sweetie. And I'm never letting you go. You know why? Because you love me just as much. You even said so at dinner. What? Oh, of course I love you. Why on earth would you think I don't? We did say that. But the man I'd said I love you to isn't this sadistic monster standing in front of me. I could never love someone like you. Uh-oh. You liar. You think you can play with my feelings like that? This is gonna stop right now. If you're not gonna listen, I'll make you love me. I'll make you stay with me for the rest of your life. That's it. I know how to fix this. To fix you. No more drugs, no more rope, no more getting your memory back. Oh, he's gonna kill us. We wouldn't have to worry anymore about any of this. He grabs a kitchen knife from the table. Why didn't I see it sooner? It's obvious. It's so perfect. Just like us. Think about it. When we make love, our bodies are connected, right? But eventually, we have to break apart. But that's just sex, isn't it? There are ways that our body and our souls could be intertwined forever. What are you saying? I'm saying that I need you inside of me. Really inside of me. Right here. If I eat you, your flesh would unite with mine. Every cell in your body being absorbed into me. We'd finally be one with each other. Even just thinking about it, I've never felt so happy. You're gonna eat us now. That's not good. Mm-mm. Why don't you just take a nibble, okay? Take the very tip of my pinky finger. The tip of my pinky finger, okay? And you eat it, and look, you're always a part of me, and then you can let me go, right? 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 It's absolutely perfect. And you'll feel so good being part of me. You'll have all the love you'll ever need. No, stop. Get away from me, please. I'm begging you. Takuya, don't... Hello. First, let me say you look absolutely gorgeous in this light, buddy. You look good. You got a little something right there. Let me just wipe it away with a thumb. Yeah. I'm so glad I left my room for dessert. Aren't you, love? Are we dead? I hear music. Bad ending, cannibal love. Scenario and strip, Xena from Waterhorse Games. New English translation, Kid Bauer. Character sprites, title screen images. There's a bad ending, so there has to be a good ending, right? There has to be a good ending. Oh no. What if we said the other thing? And what if we went in the bedroom? Oh no. Oh my god, he was gonna eat us. Oh, I can't. Oh, wow. He, like, drugged us up so bad to make it where we didn't remember anything. And our time at work was just blackouts. We're just having blackouts, and we're like, oh, yeah, we must have just came home for work. Well, we don't remember what we worked at. Oh, my God. Wow, this is crazy. I like it. Okay. Let's see about getting the other ending. Oh, hello. But it wouldn't let me save during it. Okay. So I'm gonna have to go back through it again. Hey, I can go pretty fast like this. But my goodness. That last piece of artwork was really gorgeous, wasn't it, guys? I mean, it's really, really pretty. Yeah, I don't have like a save menu anywhere. Okay, maybe we say the other thing, right? Yes, I could, you know, cut right now, but I'm letting you guys be dragged along with me. You really can't tell? You really can't tell how I feel? I'm just worried that this won't last forever. Okay, so it didn't really matter what we said, right? Yeah, it didn't matter what we said. It was exact same, so I'm guessing that part didn't matter. Probably what the other thing that probably mattered was us diving into the bedroom instead of this, right? That's the only other difference. Yeah, you normally I skip this stuff, but you guys are coming along with me this time to see how you have to suffer with me. Okay. Oh yeah. The calculator. Let's use a calculator. How is that going to help me? A pin. No, not that. Okay. I like that. I was just making sure. Calculator. Okay. So it has to be us diving into the bathroom instead of the... I mean, the bedroom instead of the bathroom, right? Because that's the only other option we have. So is that how we end up getting a... Oh, maybe we can get out the window. I didn't even think about there being a window in the bedroom. Okay. Okay, we got this. Let's go in the bedroom. The bedroom seems like the safest place to hide. Oh, look, there's no windows. Of course there's no windows. Shoot, where should I hide? Oh no. Under the bed or in the closet? Oh no. Let's go under the bed. I dive under the bed. I can hear his footsteps in the hallway outside. He stops by the bedroom door and enters. Heart pounding, I cover my mouth as best as I can. Peering under the bedsheet, I can see his feet standing just a few feet away. Seems like he's trying to decide where he should look first. Second later... Oh, we picked the wrong one. He strides towards the bed and crouches. Oh, there you are. I try to scream, but his hand covers my mouth. His strong arms scoop me up like a small child. Okay, it is different here, where it says, you remember when I asked you if you loved me at dinner? And it says, you answered my question with a question of your own. You asked me if I doubted your feelings. You never did give me an answer, and now I want to hear it. Fael, despite all these misunderstandings, do you still love me? Aha! Figured out how to save, by the way. Okay. Okay, should we lie to him or say no? Let's lie. Yes, Takuya, I love you. Really? Oh god, I'm so happy to hear you say that. You have no idea how scared I was. But now it's fine. You came around. You know about that bastard, but you still want to be mine. I'm so excited that I'm practically shaking, love. It's been so long since I felt this spark between us. That's it. I know how to fix this. To fix you. Oh no, he's still gonna do it, right? Yeah, he's still gonna eat us. No, dude, no. Mm, dang it. No. No, we said we loved you. Ah. Okay, this time we're gonna say no, we don't love you. Despite the overwhelming terror I met his glassy off-kilter gaze. I don't love you. I never loved you. The man I loved is dead, and even though he's gone, I'll never be yours. Stop talking about him. He grabs the knife on the table and walks towards me. Shaking with anger, he plunges it into the floor in front of me, the blade grazing against my bonds. Takuya drops to the floor, and tracing the blade along my thighs, his breathing ragged and irregular. That bastard is gone. I stabbed him 100 times. He's lying in a million little pieces in bags. He's nothing but meat now. So why won't you? As he screams tearfully into my face, I kick out against the damaged rope around my legs. My foot slams into his face. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Takuya falls backwards, dropping the knife. I barely catch it between my fingertips and work quickly to cut myself free. From the corner of my eye, I see him rising to his feet. I scramble towards the box of Senji's things, grabbing the keys and run. My hands shaking so much that I can barely get the key into the lock. As soon as I hear the lock click, I throw the door open and run out into the street. I stumble several times, but I manage to keep on running. I'm panting, my breath bursting into my lungs. As I emerge into the neighborhood, the streets are completely empty. Suddenly, something firm grabs my arm. I try to scream, but all that comes out is a weak moan. Fail? Is that you? I recognize a familiar voice. When I turn around, I see one of my neighbors, a tall woman with a large dog sitting at her side. Where have you been, honey? Nobody's seen you in months. Did you move or something? Lately I've seen this young man coming and going as if... Not now! We need to move! He's coming! Suddenly the dog began to growl. What's wrong, boy? A little ways off, a tall shadow detaches itself from the darkness of a high brick wall. I recognize him immediately. He's coming towards me. The dim glow of the streetlights glints off the edge of a kitchen knife. The hell is wrong with this guy? Person, don't stop and stare. Frickin' run. Frickin' run. Walk the door. Call the cops. I'm too scared to speak or even move. Oh no. Hey buddy, I think you need to go take a bath. Go back in the house. Go back in the house. Be a good serial killer. Takuya studies the two of us with a cold, detached smirk. Stay back or my dog will make you regret it. No. He has a knife. Don't stick your dog on him. He might hurt the dog. Come on, Fael. Let's get you back inside. You'll catch your death out here. I am not coming with you, you murderer. I'm warning you now, kid. If you try any funny business, it is not going to go well for you. You really hate me, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. There's not a drop of love left in them. Why can't you love me? All I ever wanted is to give you everything. I worked so hard for you. How could I love someone who destroyed my life just so they could trap me in some dollhouse and drug me half to death? I wanted to build you a better life. It's all I could think about ever since the first day I saw you. You were crying on a bench, looking so scared and so alone. Every tear I saw you shed felt like a shard of broken glass being stabbed into my heart. I knew I could make you happy, love. Take you away from all that stress, that pain, that loneliness. And I still know it, Fael. Just take my hand. I'll walk you back home and we'll find a way to put the pieces back together again. Please? I don't think you can put the pieces of my boyfriend back together, can you? It's over, Takuya. There's no way we can ever be together again. Takuya opens his mouth to speak, but the shriek of police sirens cut through the air. Oh! Buddy? This is goodbye. Takuya's eyes dart in their direction and back to me. With one last panic glance at me, he tears off into the night, running as fast as he can. The woman's dog bolts after him, but she grips the leash tightly enough to keep him still. Barely. And then the police arrive. It's been almost a year since that whole incident took place. We escaped! It feels strange looking back on those days. I moved as far away as I could, and decided to start over. The horrible events I endured, they're all in the past now. But still, I can never forget him. I heard he was arrested a little while back. It doesn't cover me as much as it should, though. Even if the real Takuya is locked up somewhere, the memories of him will always haunt me. He lives inside my head, a permanent part of my being. A few days ago, I received a letter in the mail. There was no name and no return address. All that was written on there was this: the only thing my heart desires for is for you to forgive me, Fael. Did he get out? True ending, past love. Does that mean there's a different ending? He got locked. Okay, so the reason he got obsessed with us is because he saw us crying. And he wanted to make us happy. And that's how he got obsessed with us. He was trying to make us happy. But he took it to the extreme there. Oh, goodness. But he got to jail. But he possibly broke out. Okay, I'm gonna do one last run through to see if I missed an ending. If I did, you'll see more after this. If not, I'm just gonna go straight to the ending, or talking about the game. Alright, give me a minute, babes. Okay, I do believe that was all the endings, because I did try the closet thing, and it just ended the same way. So there was a true ending and a bad ending. If I missed a spot, if I missed the ending and I find out about it, I will try to come back and do it, but goodness. This game was much more than I was expecting, and I love it. Oh, goodness. Wow. I like it. I like it. He apparently saw us crying somewhere, and he's like, you know what? I can fix this. I can fix this with heavy drugs, a murder, and hiding technology. I can do this. Yeah. Oh, gosh. Takuya, welcome to our list of Yandere boys. Alright, let me know down below what you thought about this. And I'm gonna keep an eye on this creator and play more games by them, because my goodness, I like this. Very intense. I kind of wish there was like more choices to be made and possibly more endings, because it'd be fun to see like how different things could turn out. But it was still good. It was still very good. I love it. I really love it. Well, as always, link is going to be down below, so you can go check it out for yourself and see if I missed anything. And also, you know, maybe check out the creator of the game. And I will see you guys in the next game. Bye.